Cause me so cool.
I have never been lonely. Cause me so cool. Baby, you have a possibility. Played with me.
Get chicken with me.
I have never been clever.
Clever man.
Because needed never. Baby, you have a possibility.
Hello YouTube and welcome to another Premier League 1 vs 1 game. Here is I think day 7, and it's between Hellenic Warrior and Larinium. Both of them they are from Imperial Knights Guard. And we have home player, which is Hellenic Warrior, sorry, and he plays as Prussia. On the other side, here is Larinium. He's gonna play as Portugal. So attacker uses the map of the Grassy flatlands, so he won't be able to pick that map again. And here is defender Larinium. So attacker Hellenic Warrior, he has to eliminate his opponent in 60 minutes. And let's see what they got. We have 5 of these guys, the Cazadores, the best light infantry in the game. We have foot infantry spam here, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 foot infantry. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 Portuguese cavalry. There they are. And a classic general staff. Oh, that's impressive. Not a 3-star general or an historical general. I think minor nations should have always at least a 3-star general because of the morale issues. Though the Portuguese light infantry has 7 morale. It's a good morale for light infantry, and even for the foot infantry it's good morale. The regular foot infantry that Portugal has, it's with 6. That means that you have to get always your general staff near to your men, and with a better general they can fight longer. Nope, these guys can break in when they reach 45 men. Yeah, probably they can break without a good general. And on the other side here we have, as you can see, foot guards. Yes, there are 4 foot guards. That means when these guys will try to approach the Portuguese left flank, automatically they will lose morale because they're gonna face foot guards. So a good general is always, at my opinion, a good choice versus first class nations. So here on the other side, left to the attackers, we have foot guards. Oh, nice. Musketeers, two of them, and other musketeers. We got the 5 light infantry over here, and Hellenic is going to do something smart because there is only 1 Portuguese cavalry. He doesn't need to let too many units behind his light infantry to cover his light infantry, so he let only 1 musketeer unit. And here he formed a line with 3 musketeers and 1 foot guard. That's a quite good firepower. And he got a Let's Go Fair Corps here, and he got what, Hussars and Tarascus on the other side. Sorry about this. Let's see the first engagement of the game. Oh, I think he did a bad call with his cavalry. I think he took too many casualties from these guys, and his light infantry is out of range. So actually, he's going to sacrifice his cav. I think his target was his Portuguese cavalry. Sorry, light infantry units. So we have foot guards advancing here on the right side, and this is a good thing for Hellenic because you can see that those two units they're gonna they're gonna shoot down this Portuguese infantry. So we have Cav chasing this Portuguese. And we have counter charge here from this Portuguese cavalry against these guys. They're gonna form square, yeah, the foot guards. And I think Hellenic, he will try to save his cavalry over here and push really hard with his foot guards. Though, you see here, he's Larinium, he's trying to run and save himself from the very strong flank from Hellenic war. But here is a mistake from Hellenic. He has his light infantry here unprotected. His musketeers was back there, and they didn't follow his light infantry moves. So he's gonna get the charge from the Portuguese cavalry, and there's nothing here to defend from this Portuguese. Though these guys, though they suck, they have 4 morale and not a very impressive statistics. They managed to kill this Prussian light infantry. That was a good attack from Larinium. And now he's gonna push for the other 2 light infantry out. That's impressive from the Portuguese cav, and that's why, because you know these musketeers was far away to protect their light infantry. Also here, what happened? 1 foot guard is out because Larinium turned 2 of his Portuguese foot units, and he targeted only that foot guard. So now he's balancing the flank by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units, and he's overflanking this foot guard unit. Though they're gonna suffer casualties while these guys are shooting to this foot infantry. Now they're gonna change target and try to shoot probably this, but there's a possibility to get slaughtered by the flanking unit. But Hellenic, he will try to send his musketeers to the rear of this infantry. Though there is a big fight on the other side, he managed to destroy the oh nice, he managed to destroy the Portuguese right flank. He sent his cav, and probably Larinium lost his squares over here, so he was killed badly. Sorry for laughing, bro. But I think now you're in deep shit here. So Hellenic is circling the Portuguese army. So Larinium, he will try to go back and reform lines, but actually I can't see an escape route because all of his routes are closed. Also, Hellenic is using his Letko Frekops to take down these Cazadores, and we have a cavalry charge and a general charge. Yeah, these guys are couldn't form square. So Larinium took his charge and he charged to this what's this? 8th Life Regiment. That was the last attempt here to try to break the foot guards. But here is a serious problem here on the right flank of Larinium's forces. He's getting shot by 30 musketeers, and he's taking shots from the center. Actually, these 2 lines are just holding the center. The real damage is coming from the flanks, and here there's a real trouble because you see these foot guards they're gonna shoot this foot infantry, which is then a square, and the cavalry, let's go Frekops, they're going to charge the Portuguese general. By the way, there are 2 units from the Prussian light infantry back there that came back to the game. I'm not sure if Hellenic is aware of that, but I don't think that matters now because you can see that Portuguese, they are surrounded. By the way, here is a miracle. Larinium managed to save his general staff. But I don't think that he can do much things now because he's outnumbered. he has to face foot guards. He has a bad position there because he's surrounded. So I think this is going to be a last stand. And yes, Hellenic, he's going to win the game. Also, he got some units back there that came back to the game. That's because he got his general staff hereby. And we have the Crusaders out of the game. The other are losing morale and they're dropped 36 men. Though he managed to kill these foot guards, 42 foot guards and the routing. But he lost his Crusaders too. And we have the last chance from this general staff to charge of this 8th Life Regiment. But Hellenic is gonna send his general staff here to inspire and probably help his men. Yes. Now the general is gone, the rest of the Portuguese army is gonna break. So we have 3 points here for Hellenic warrior, 0 for Larinium. Yes. So that was the game, guys. Thank you all for watching, and hope I'm gonna see you to the next Premier League video.